multiple applications are allowed. This means that applicants can apply to multiple universities under Type B program and may also be considered to apply through their home countries, their embassy, or other Type A programs. Applying to both Type A and B is beneficial for applicants who may not be sure which pathway is the best fit for their situation. That's one thing I find really encouraging about this whole opportunity. So take advantage of it. Do you want to study in China for free in 2026 with your tuition paid, monthly stipend, and even free housing? There is an annual fully funded opportunity called the Chinese Government Scholarship or CSC Scholarship. In this video, I will walk you through the full application process for 2026, from who's eligible, the documents you need, to practical tips that will actually boost your chances. So if you're serious about studying in China next year, let's go. Now, first things first. The CSC scholarship is funded by the Chinese government every single year. It is designed to bring students from all over the world to study in China at the undergraduate level, master's level, and PhD level. Now, here are some things you're going to benefit. Full tuition fees, on-campus accommodation or a housing allowance, monthly stipend ranging from 2,500 to 3,500 in Chinese currency, medical insurance, and of course, no application fee for most CSC programs. Who can apply in 2026? The good news here is that the CSC scholarship is open to all non-Chinese citizens, but of course there are a few basic eligibility requirements you need to meet in 2026. For undergraduates, for example, you need to be under 25 years old. For masters, you need to be under 35 years old, and for PhD under 45 years old. You must also have the required degree by the time school starts. You should have good academic record and clean disciplinary history. In other words, no criminal record, okay? And no, you don't need to know Chinese. Many programs actually are fully taught in English. Now, types of CSC scholarships. This is the part that confuses people a lot, but I'll break it down simply. You have Type A, B, C. Type A allows you to apply through the country's Chinese embassy or national agency. In other words, the country's embassy in your home country. Type B allows you to apply directly through the Chinese university. Type C is for students already studying in China. Now, the part that I love most is that multiple applications are allowed. This means that applicants can apply to multiple universities under Type B program and may also be considered to apply through their home countries, their embassy, or other Type A programs. Most international student applicants actually go with Type A or B. And yes, you can apply for both at once to boost your odds. Applying to both Type A and B is beneficial for applicants who may not be sure which pathway is the best fit for their situation. That's one thing I find really encouraging about this whole opportunity. Okay, before I walk you through the whole application process, let me answer the question that I believe that some of you already have in your minds. For MSc and PhD, you must be asking, do I really need to contact a supervisor prior to the application? Now, while it's not always mandatory for all programs, securing a Supervisor Support can significantly improve your chances of admission and scholarship success. For most CSC programs, for MSc and PhD, it is generally recommended, all right, and in some cases required for you to contact a potential supervisor directly before applying. Okay, don't panic. I will show you where you can find these professors later in this video. Also, most Asian countries have similar academic culture, so be sure to check out my complete guide on how to email or contact a professor and actually get a response. Okay, let's go through the application process. Here is how you apply for the 2026 intake, step by step. First of all, choose your university. Make sure it's one of the over 270 CSC designated universities. They are online. You don't need to worry so much about finding them. Then create an account. Go to the link you can see on my screen and start your new CSC application. Then fill out the online forms. Select the right type, either A or B or C, and then enter the university code and complete your information. Upload documents in PDF format. Remember that. Your academic transcript, your study plan or research proposal, 2 recommendation letters, ID, passport copy. If you don't have it now, you go get it. You have time for next year. Physical exam form, acceptance letter. This is optional, but it helps. Then submit the application. You should submit separate applications to the university for type B. Okay? Send hard copies if required. The tip here is to start early. Application deadlines vary. Some close in January, for example, others as late as April. Don't wait. This video is out in August, for example. Start now or in a month's time to reach out to supervisors if you need to, or start to gather necessary documents and get ready to apply as soon as it reopens for the year. Now, where do you find supervisors? Like I said, university websites. Explore university websites to identify professors and research groups in your field of interest. CSC program websites. Check the specific CSC program websites for lists of participating universities and available supervisors. Then academic databases. Utilize academic databases like Google Scholar or ResearchGate to find researchers and their publications. And yes, remember to contact them using a concise email, attaching relevant documents like CV, mentioning your academic results, like 2-1, 2-2 first class, and so on. And of course, if you don't receive a response within a reasonable time frame, you should send a polite follow-up email. I have a video up there, you should watch that. Now, when and how will you know if you got it, if you actually won? Who gets back to you? Now, after you submit your documents are reviewed by both the university and the CSC Council. So if you are accepted, you will receive your admission notice, visa documents, travel and arrival instructions. So you just need to wait and pray. Most results actually are announced between May and June 2026. So stay patient, but prepare early. Before I wrap up, here are some final tips that can really help. Write a clear, specific study plan, not copy-paste, okay? Get strong personal recommendation letters. If possible, email a professor in advance and request a soft acceptance, okay? Then double check documents, translations and notarization. Never pay any agent to apply this. This is absolutely a free process, and hey, thousands of students have got this scholarship. If they did, so can you. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and drop your comments or your questions in the comment section. As always, thank you for watching. Remember that I'll be happy to see all your scholarship wins. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep thriving. Bye.